Hey, it's Dana, the Gypsy Psychic. Are you ready for another message? Come on in and get comfortable. Put your feet up, get your blanket, a pillow, something to eat, something to drink, something to smoke. Throw it up on the big screen if you want to. Put in the earbuds, kick back and relax because we're going to unpack some psychic messages. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Dana. I'm a channeling psychic medium. If you've been following me, you know that I have become fascinated with the Diddy scandal, and I have done readings for Jay-Z, 2 readings for Diddy, a reading for Justin Bieber, Oprah Winfrey, and Michelle LeMay. And this is the continuing saga. I want to ask, what is going on behind the scenes? What is happening that we don't see? What is in the background? What is the background of all of this? What is going on? Who are the people or the things that are creating and controlling this evil? The sex trafficking and the abuse, the theft of lives for power. I don't understand it, Spirit. I truly don't understand it. Can you please give us some guidance? Can you please give me some guidance? Give me the eyes to see, the ears to hear, and the words to explain what is going on behind the scenes, and what's the outcome? What is this? Where did it come from? Why is it? And what happens in the end, Spirit? Can you just tell me where that stopping point is? I will cut 3 times and I'll pull straight from the top. All right. This is what's happening. This is insane. This is so beautiful, you guys. This is so beautiful. Okay? So beautiful. It's not quite what I expected at all. I expected some hardcore stuff, but this is different. And this brings a lot of peace to my soul, and hopefully it'll bring some peace to your soul as well. If you are curious as to how I got to the story I'm about to tell you, I'll put a link in the description box to the actual process that I just did, and you guys can watch the whole thing if you'd like to. I had someone comment on one of my videos, "You didn't shuffle the cards in front of the crowd, so how do we know you didn't set all that up?" And it kind of gave me a chuckle. It actually did give me a chuckle. And so if anybody wants to know how I arrived at this, you are more than welcome to go watch the video, but it just takes too long, and here we are. So this story, you guys, is amazing. So I asked, right? I don't understand why does this happen? And you heard me in the beginning of the video, right? I don't understand. And this is what they came back with, okay? So this is what they came back with. The moon in reverse. The moon in reverse is about the unveiling, okay? The unveiling. It's about seeing things clearly, the fog being lifted and unveiling. This unveiling, the chariot right there, right, is going to take us into the future, okay? This unveiling, 6 of Swords, is the leaving behind of a mindset. Okay, why are we leaving behind a mindset? Well, the star right here, okay, the age of Aquarius. We are literally everyone that is alive at this very moment, listening right now, we are standing at the threshold of the age of Aquarius. We are coming out of the age of Pisces, which is the age of patriarchy, and stepping into the age of Aquarius, which is the massive shift into a time of rebirth and renewal. The age of Aquarius is an uplift in the consciousness, the spiritual consciousness of humanity. It's an age where people work together and relate to each other on a soul level instead of a belief system that has been around in the age of Pisces, right? Okay, so leaving behind a mindset. What kind of mindset? Well, the mindset that is being exposed to us. That's going to be Hollywood, right? People worship that shit. I do not understand it. I just don't understand it. But, you know, everything's not for me to understand. So people are obsessed with Hollywood, the whole scene, the whole everything. And if y'all aren't in the United States, it's gross. It just really is. It's just so gross. It's just so filled with excess. There's so much excess, and there's so much self-importance, and there's so much flesh and ego all over that industry. And the Six of Swords is about leaving behind a mindset now that the veil has been exposed. And perhaps humanity, from this whole P. Diddy thing and from this whole exposure that we're going through this year, right? We're going through this huge, massive exposure. I mean, add together the numbers 2024. It equals an 8. 8 is the number of movement and action and change. 8 is the number of infinity as well, right? So what is being exposed in this year, this critical, pivotal year, is to catapult us into the age of Aquarius. We are all alive witnessing the most fantastic, phenomenal transition that humanity possibly has ever seen. It's amazing. Alien contact and stuff. I mean, the future is amazing, and we have to purge the evil that will stand in the way of the path of the best and highest good for humanity. Six of Swords, purging. To the Three of Wands, in order to preparing. See the guy in the card right here? It's coming towards him, and the card is about getting ready for what's coming. And that's what they're trying to tell us in this reading. Get ready for what's coming. What's coming? The Queen of Pentacles. A great sense of peace and satisfaction. I also see in this Queen of Pentacles the exaltation of women, the returning to the exaltation of women, because that's what was oppressed in the age of Pisces. And in the age of Aquarius, the exaltation of women, not like above men, okay? I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that the female energy will return to her rightful place, which is right in line with the male energy. It's a yin and it's a yang. One is not complete without the other. We all have both masculine and feminine energies. And in the age of Aquarius, that's going to be reunited. Kind of like Star Trek. If you ever watch Star Trek, right? And the new generation, and everybody's sir. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, you're a sir. And they have all kinds of alien creatures and stuff that have no male or female or gender. And we're returning back to the energy aspect of life instead of the compartmentalized aspect of life. Okay? That's what I see in that Queen of Pentacles. I sure do. All right, to the Chariot. It's the future. This is the direction. This is where we're going. That's why all of this is happening with P. Diddy and Jay-Z and Epstein and Weinstein and R. Kelly and all of the pervs before them, right? All of the egocentric, self-centered, flesh-driven pervs before them. And it's been around forever. All of it's being exposed. Two of Wands, that's the future. The Princess of Wands. This Princess of Wands is talking about excitement, enthusiasm, opportunities. Being a princess, it's new and fresh. Being fire energy, it's about combustion. New, fresh. Nine of Pentacles. Bringing everything to a culmination and assuming the position of freedom, personal freedom. To the Four of Swords, coming to terms with the grief, the sorrow, the pain, picking up the fourth sword, bringing stability to the mindset, and pushing forward. This is the people of the world, not just America. The people of the world seeing the truth of the situation and coming to terms with it within themselves, bringing stability to their mindset, Five of Cups in reverse, so they can move on from the age that we're moving from into the age that we're moving to. Boom. The Star card. That's Aquarius. That's the card of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. It's the path. It's the purpose. It's the renewal of everything. And that is why we are right now, all of us right here, are in a painful situation. Finances, money, the world's all crazy. World War III on the brink of shaking down, right? In the United States, we get to pick between the best of two evils to be our president, right? The world is a shit show. But we are here because we chose to be here, right now, this very minute, for this event in the history of humanity. It's time to see it, and not just see it, but actually do something about it. The Star, the age of Aquarius, renewal, hope, path, purpose. The Emperor. This Emperor is about a new world, and I don't want to say it like this, but a new world order. All right, don't freak out. I'm a prepper. All right, don't freak out. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. The Emperor, representing the new world order, is humanity coming together, and humanity ruling themselves with civility. Look to the King of Wands, right? Everyone being fulfilled, everyone being allowed to follow their inspirations, their aspirations, their desires, because those are the threads, can't make this up, those are the threads that we are sewn from. The things that make us feel good about being alive are the threads that we are eternally sewn from. And we are all, in our future, going to have an opportunity to be successful on all levels, from a pure, neutral place. The King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. She's powerful. The King of Pentacles talks about success, stability. Perhaps with these three kings here, maybe, y'all, mark the day and the time, perhaps there is going to be some kind of new world order. Perhaps there is going to be some kind of new government. Perhaps this is talking about our election here in the United States right now. Perhaps whomever comes into office is going to change the dynamics of the world somehow. But it's going to be better. It's going to be better. On a global scale, it's going to be better. The Magician, manifestation, change, alchemy, things are happening, y'all. We are alive in one of the most exciting times ever recorded. It's beautiful. Is it a little rough? Yeah. Is it a little painful? Yeah. It is. Is it a little heartbreaking? Yeah. Are we scared? Yeah. Right? But we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. That's why it's so important to put your flesh on the back burner and allow your soul to lead you and guide you. Your soul has been here since before time. It will exist. When you take your last breath, that's where you're going to go. You're going to return to your true self. And it's important to understand that we are here for a reason. It's not just willy-nilly random lottery. Now, there's placekeepers and sleepers, mind you, but that's a whole nother conversation. Your soul, your ancient higher self, your intuition, the second lesson of the major arcana, which are the guide stones to live a successful human life. The first one is the magician right here. What you think about comes about. Period. Whether you like it or not, your internal self-narrative creates your reality. It's the most important thing any human being can ever understand. Second most important thing any human being can ever understand is lesson 2. It's the high priestess right here. Your ancient, higher, eternal soul that is rooted in source energy exists in your life right here, right now, today, and they are constantly trying to get you to be aware that you are more than a human. You are a soul having a human experience, not a human having a soul experience. They need you desperately to understand that as we step into the age of Aquarius. Why? Cannot make this shit up. The Wheel of Fortune. Because it's the turning point of everybody, for everybody. It's the turning point of a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful future. Second row, first card. Strength. Have strength. We need strength. Have courage. Have the courage to overcome the difficulties that your humanness thinks is life, and understand from a deeper level that your soul has purpose. Be strong, be courageous. Death, while it all comes to an end. Death is an absolute ending. Absolute ending. If you've ever had anything transition to the other side, you understand that it is over. Completely over. That's the death card. That's the turning point. That's the alchemy and the manifestation that's happening. This is universal order happening before our very eyes. It's an ending. You know what comes with the ending? Is the change and the transformation. Death is about transformation. Like I said earlier, your eternal self was here before you took your first breath. It will be here when you take your last breath. It's just simply a transition, and we are undergoing a massive transformation. All with the exposure of this diddy thing being a climactic point where the tower is going to begin to fall. Yep, look, the Ace of Cups. It's going to be a renewal of love, a renewal of love for each other, and renewal for love for humanity, for life. To the Ten of Pentacles, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be secure, it's going to be comfortable, and it's going to be okay. The Tower. But it has to hurt first with the Tower. Everything has to fall. Change is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. That's why people don't grow. It's way more comfortable to just stay like you are than it is to examine yourself and tend to yourself and grow. Tower has to come down to the Two of Swords, and we're all going to be at a crossroads for just a little while. We are. Don't lose sight. Don't lose hope. Find your soul and allow it to guide you, and it will lead you every single time to the path of your best and highest good. Don't argue with it when it doesn't look like what you think it should look like. Follow your higher self. It will lead you and it will show you. Center of the reading. Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse is about being overcome. In the upright, he's about fighting the good fight. right? Nines is about attainment, winning, fighting the good fight, feeling good about things. In the reverse, it's about someone who just wants to give up. It's just overwhelming. I can't fight anymore. Seven of Wands comes on top of it. Defensive, right? Holding off the wolves at the door, backing up. It just all seems so insane, so crazy. It's like we have to struggle for everything. There is no good in the world anymore. To the Three of Swords, and it's filled with grief and sorrow and pain. To the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and it's not balanced and it's not safe. This whole reading so far has been about the spiritual aspect of things, and then boom, in the center of the reading, what they're saying is, we know if you are processing life through your human understanding, we know that you're overwhelmed. We know that you have to fight. We know that you have grief and sorrow and despair and pain. We know that things are imbalanced and unsafe. We understand that. Judgment, Major Arcana, boom. But you have a calling. There will be judgment. There will be a rebirth. This card is a rebirth. It's angel blowing the trumpet on Judgment Day, resurrecting the dead from the grave. Death, a rebirth, a transformation. Death in reverse down here, an inner transformation. There will be judgment. And there will be a rebirth. And you do have a calling. Now is the time. We need all hands on deck. All hands on deck. We can't be wallowing in this silly human understanding of things. We need all hands on deck. We have a calling. The Two of Cups, we need to unite. We need to come together and we need to unite. And the High Priestess, I kid you not. Look at those chill bumps. High Priestess says, we're calling you. We're talking to you. We're trying to awaken humanity so we can all proceed to the next phase of existence. And if you have a spiritual calling, if you're not following the things that make you feel alive, you're going to miss the most spectacular adventure that your soul has ever had. It's counting on you to set it free so it can participate in this. We're all here at the same time. We need all hands on deck. It's important. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, right? If you keep doing things the way you've always done them, you're just going to keep getting them the way that you've always gotten them. How about an awakening? How about a global awakening? But let's start with a personal awakening. We can't have a global awakening till everyone has their own personal awakening. Seven of Pentacles is about like digging a hole and getting nowhere. To the Six of Pentacles, the giving, the receiving, and the sharing of prosperity in life is right around the corner. But you see in this deck of cards, Rider-Waite, in this particular picture right here, this guy is doing something for someone else out of kindness. This is a reflection of the age of Aquarius, the sign of Aquarius, which is all about, it's about justice, which I know, as Libra, that's the whole justice thing. But Aquarius really has a very huge sense of social justice. All Aquarians do. Right? And this is equality. And it's not so much about doing something nice for someone else as much as it is all of us chipping in and doing something to change the way that we do it now. Third row, first card, Ten of Wands in reverse. The burden, the overwhelming burden, the overwhelming struggle. Justice in reverse. It is an injustice. It's because of injustice. It's because the people who run justice are unjust. And it's all about to be exposed. To the Seven of Swords, the betrayal, the deception, people trying to get away with things, the lying, the cheating, the stealing, it's all coming to an end. Massive transformation. The Three of Swords in reverse, renewal of a mindset. It's about coming to terms with loss, regret, despair, and disappointment. To the Five of Swords, and letting go of a white-knuckle grip on a win-at-all-cost mindset. What's that? What's that mindset? It's that same Six of Swords mindset that was up here. It's what needs to be left behind. That divisionary mindset. The masculine-feminine mindset. I'm bigger and better than you because of my genitals or the color of my skin. That's all about to go out the window. The mindset of humanity is going to change. Look, Death in reverse. This card is about internal purging. Internal purging creates an internal transformation. When you vomit out that which is toxic, there is now room for healing on the inside. Massive, massive internal transformation leads to massive, massive external transformation. What I say back here, right? We can't have a global transformation without the personal transformation. Yep. To the Five of Wands, conflict. To do this is conflict. Remember I said a while ago, 5. Change is difficult. It's uncomfortable. 5 is the number of discomfort, but that discomfort creates change. So technically 5 is the number of change. Right? The discomfort. The Five of Pentacles. Perhaps we will all experience some kind of financial difficulties, possibly global financial difficulties in the future, in order to get us to where we need to be. To the Six of Cups in reverse, what's the mentality that needs to go? Stuck in the past, the way that we've always done things, the patriarchy of the age of Pisces. That mentality needs to go. Four of Cups in reverse, emotionally apathetic. Emotionally apathetic. Why is humanity emotionally apathetic? Why are we worshiping this Hollywood bullshit? You guys, not me. Why is anyone worshiping this Hollywood bullshit? Well, the Six of Cups, emotional apathy and comfort. Right? You have been conditioned to be emotionally apathetic to the evil that literally surrounds you in exchange for comfort. Nine of Swords in reverse. It's a painful lesson. And a lot of people aren't going to want to let go of it. A lot of people are not going into the age of Aquarius. They're just not. Interesting. The Hierophant. The Hierophant to the Ten of Cups. That's what the future holds. The future holds some kind of spiritual knowing. The future holds a great deal of emotional fulfillment. The future holds the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, security, an ability to succeed. It's the path, it's the purpose, it's the future of humanity, it's the age of Aquarius. Social justice. Social justice. That's what the future holds. To the Two of Swords, but we got to go through this crossroads. We have to maneuver our way through the crossroads. The King of Cups. This is awakening. Awakening your ancient higher self. The King and Queen of Cups, to me, in my world, is ancient agape love. It's your higher self, your internal deep knowing. Follow that. Don't worry about the human crossroads that we're at right now. Know that your soul, your intuition, that knowing that you have, that is what you need to pay attention to. To the Ten of Swords, endings, betrayal, deception, pain. Eight of Cups, walking straight out of it. Look, the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Walking out of the deception, of the freaking matrix that we're plugged into. Seeing the deception for what it is and understanding that all of the bullshit all around you is literally conditioning you to be emotionally apathetic. We need to see and understand that the disparity of humanity is because we allow it. We allow it. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse is about self-protection, being defensive. It's also like a lack mentality because it's about earth. It's earth energy. It's about pentacles. It's about your sense of well-being, right? To the Devil in reverse, you have to release your limiting beliefs. What are your limiting beliefs? Well, that there's any other way besides your soul. The human way, the flesh-driven, egocentric, self-centered nature of humanity is disgusting. It's disgusting. We need to tap into the purity of our soul's experience. Release your limiting beliefs. The devil is about the attachment that restricts your growth. What is that? Hollywood, materialism, all of the things that just are in excess everywhere. Strength in reverse, because this is your weakness. This is your weakness. Eight of Pentacles. Build different. Grow different. Take everything that you have learned behind you and create better. Grow better. And take a step back. And cut yourself loose from the tree of apathy with a new perspective. The new perspective. The new Age of Aquarius. Three of Pentacles in reverse, a lack of teamwork, a lack of collaboration. Yeah, it's going to be hard for a minute. The Nine of Swords in reverse, it is going to be hard for a minute. Birth is hard. Birth is painful. Nine of Cups, but your wishes will be fulfilled. It's going to be a utopian society. It truly is. It truly is. Somewhere, somehow, we win in the end. And we are here for this exposure. We are here to set the groundwork for the future of humanity. That is your soul's mission. We need all hands on deck. Seven of Wands, fight. We need you to fight. Fight. To the Six of Wands, overcome the battle and reach the pinnacle of success. Two of Wands, your future depends on it. You are literally standing at the threshold of the future. You will either step forward or you will stay. And those are your only two choices. Prince of Swords in reverse talks about miscommunications. I'm going to ask about that. Why is this Prince of Swords in reverse right here? Why is this in reverse right here? The Nine of Pentacles. Yes, your priorities. The priorities aren't straight. You're not focused on what the priority is. The priority is the birthing of the new sense of well-being. To to the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse is coming out of a financial issue. Anybody who is watching this, who I would venture to say, if you got money or not, anybody who's watching this, the world is going to take some kind of a turn, and everybody is going to be hurting for a minute. And then there's going to be a gigantic turnaround. Just saying, mark the day and the time. Gypsy Psychic, YouTube, 2024, November 2nd. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is options, choices, decisions, confusion. It's going to be a confusing time. It is. It's going to be a confusing time, but they want you to understand in the center of your reading, right? Processing it from the human understanding only leads to more silliness, more misunderstanding. The human experience is kind of ignorant compared to the eternal soul that resides within you, right? So they're saying, don't be afraid. There's going to be a minute of confusion, and then everything is going to be spectacular. Two of Pentacles. It's all going to balance out. It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. And that's what they want us to know. You heard the beginning of this. You heard my prayer. You heard me channeling and asking. And this is their answer to us. I hope that helps someone. Namaste.
You are a soul having a human experience, not a human having a soul experience. You are a beautiful thread in the tapestry of universal order. You are ancient and never-ending. You have a purpose, this life experience has meaning, and you are important. Your journey on this planet, in this lifetime, is not by accident. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Walk with me through the antiquated concepts of spiritual ascension with a step-by-step guidebook to help you find your higher self and mesh your consciousness with your soul's guidance to live with intention and purpose. This book is gender neutral, religion neutral, and judgment free. It is a safe place to explore and expand your desire for growth and understanding. There is no agenda here. There is nothing that you should or should not be. Just straight talk that will challenge everything you think you know about this thing called life.